welcome, guys. Horn Lake High School. Tonight's game will be between your Hernando Tigers and Horn Lake Eagles. 5 o'clock game. My partner's not here yet. I just talked to him on the phone. He's on the way. John McPhail, a Horn Lake Eagle from a long, long time ago. A gamer, though. Football, basketball, baseball. Self-proclaimed best athlete to ever come out of Horn Lake. We'll argue that. He's bigger than me, not until he gets here. Let me start off with our lineup. Hernando High School. Katie Gentry will be leading off, hitting .377 on the year. Hayden Hodge will be hitting second, .426. Jayla Sykes comes in hitting .377, hitting third. Grayson Higginbotham hitting .500 on the nose with 7 home runs. Molly Anderson, .432, hitting in a 5-hole. AC Cox hitting in the 6-hole, hitting .320. Callie Desmond follows up in the 7-hole, hitting in the 8 spot will be Burley Barrett. KK Kirkpatrick rounds out the lineup, hitting ninth, playing center field for your Tigers. And McPhail, I just told him all your athletic accolades here. I just went over them last 20 minutes. And I didn't use the word like self-proclaimed or anything but once.
Well,
hey, but I tell you what is nice. This place is great. They've done a great job up here. All the facilities look outstanding, as do all the other DeSoto County schools. It's gorgeous here. The baseball field looks really nice also. Leading off for the Tigers, Katie Gentry, again, hitting .377 on the year for the Tigers. Top of the first inning, you got a 0-0 ball game. Early start time, 5 o'clock. No JV tonight. Tough on working guys getting off. Heck, I was even late.
Yeah, me too. I was afraid all my fans were going to hang up.
Yeah, they did. They probably saw. I told them no autographs tonight.
Yeah. Most of them already have them.
Yeah, my fans. Yeah. 1-1 you count. Ooh. Called strike. Jones in the circle for the Eagles. That might be the ticket, John. Get somebody not as much velocity, just flicking one in. We'll see. He's tough on these hitters to stay back. But I tell you what ought to be happening tonight. If they do get the ball in the air, it should travel. I think that they did get a new wall out there from last year. And, man, it looks good out here. They have done a good job on the field. Guys, if we're having any problems, it is windy out here, but give me a call, 662-863-7290. We'll try to correct it. Ball's going to be hit back up the middle for a base hit. Katie Gentry leads off the game, doing what she does. Brings up Hayden Hodge, your catcher for today's game, hitting .426 on the year. Top of the first inning, 0-0 ball game. Ball up top. Going to be a stolen base for Gentry. Eases on into center field. Going to ease down to third base. Stolen base in an error. Gentry ends up on third. John, I believe we could hit one out today, maybe, if they didn't throw a slider or anything. See if we can.
Well, I'd have to swing at it.
Yeah. Ball up top. Something I was not at the plate. You have to be today is discipline. You've just got to sit back, swing it only good pitches.
Like that one.
Probably not going to get a better pitch than that. Don't know if she had to take on or not. Wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't think she would have. 2-0 count. Not going to throw it by. You just got to. There you go. Hit it in the hardest part of her body anyway, in the head. Can't hurt that. Brings up Jayla Sykes, hitting .377 on the year. Jayla leave the yard. She doesn't need the win. Hayden eases down to second. Runners at second, third.
Yeah, you better swing at good pitches when you get them.
Yeah, it's just tough. Ball's down. Boy, that wind's whipping. I know y'all can hear it. We're trying to do the best we can. Holding on to our things up here. You count. Top of the first inning. Ball down. Going to ease down. Going to juice the bases for the governor of Mississippi. Yeah. She hit one that's still going to Grand Slam the other night against South Haven. Has hit 7.5 on the year. We got to give her 0.5. One of them was in the Jamboree counted. She's hit.
She's still counting.
Yeah. I bet Mom and Dad are counting. I'm counting. The count's going to widen up. I mean, the strike zone's going to widen up as this game goes on. Bases juice for Higginbotham. Going to lace one down the line. Going to fall in. One's going to score. Two's going to score. Higginbotham eases down to second base. Brings up Molly Anderson, 432 hitter in the 2026 campaign. Next year she will be at Northwest Community College. Playing for Coach Chelsea Bramlett. Be a Ranger. 2-0 Tigers, top of the first. You got nobody out. Runners at second and third. You can bet this. Molly's out front. She gets out on that front side and does what she does. Sometimes you just don't. You hitting 432. You don't change a whole lot, and she's really out front on this. You just got to wait back. Try to be patient here. It's tough.
It'll be hard for her to wait on it.
Yeah. Just sit back. You just want to sit back and kind of drive it right back where it comes from. Like I said, it's a lot easier for us. And she does right back up the middle, exactly where she's supposed to. Jayla Sight scores 3-0 Tigers. Base hit for Molly Anderson. Brings up AC Cox. Be a wild pitch. Molly Anderson eases down to second. Hey, we got to kind of stay in the game too, John. It's tough calling these games.
Yep.
Called strike. Ball up top. I'm going to try to go base to base. Let these girls get some swings in tonight. Chris, we got DeSoto Central and who next week? St. Benedict, on Thursday at St. Benedict. Two good ones. That's going to be two good games there, John.
Yeah.
Ball up top. AC Cox walks. Bases will be juiced here for Kelly Desmond. Kelly Desmond will be playing down at Itawamba Community College next year for Coach Carson Owens, Madison Munson. Two balls, no strikes. Balls down. Yeah, I think coaches take it till you get a strike. Just let them see a pitch, let it try to travel.
Well, if they don't, they're going to swing at bad pitches and get out. Be over anxious.
4-0 Tigers. It's just tough if you don't have that pitcher.
Yeah.
Makes it tough on everybody right now. They go to practice and work their tail off just like we do. Well, we enjoyed our time up here at Horn Lake, didn't we?
Man,
We had some good players come out of DeSoto County back in the day. Continue to have them come through. Bertley Barrett steps to the plate. Got a 4-0 ball game. Hernando Tigers over your Eagles. I'm not sure. This might be the windiest game we've done this year. This time of year, you get some wind. Bertley's liable to hit one over the trees. She gets it.
That was it.
Yeah, she just missed it. Foul ball. Yeah, it was my.
You almost got to count on getting one good pitch.
Yeah, when she's struggling a little bit. If you can get that one pitch, put the hammer on it. Ball's going to be hit to your shortstop. It's going to get through for a base hit. That Desmond score? No, Desmond does not score. Let's see. Who was that? AC Cox scores. 5-0 Tigers. Bring up KK. KK Kirkpatrick's also going to be playing down at Itawamba Community College next year. Step off third. It's going to give you a first out of the inning. I do like the fact a game that kind of gets carried away, the coach does that. She's not going to take anything away from the hitter. You're going to get up there and do what you do in the box. But we get on. We don't ever want to embarrass anybody. Ball's going to be hit to your shortstop. Fielded clean. She's going to be out at second base. Steps on second out of the inning. Six-0 Tigers do have 2 outs. There's strike zone's going to widen up a little bit. You got to look at that one pitch. One ball, one strike. Katie Gentry led the game off with a base hit. Ball's out. 31's you count. Katie Gentry. KK on first. 2 outs. Top of the first inning. Ball's down. Runners at first and second. Brings up Hayden Hodge. Got hit in the lid first at bat. I'm going to tell you what, John, for real, I'd get more nervous on this when I'm in the box against this, because you only going to get probably one pitch. Ball up top. And, you don't want to create any bad habits or anything. You just got to look at that one pitch to drive. And
it's almost like when the umpires calling stuff out of the river. And you
just kind of messing.
Not knowing.
Ball 2. 20 is your count to Hayden. Normally should get a pretty good pitch to hit. You do need to try to hit it in the trees out there. There again, not do too much, just let that bat eat. Ball's going to be hitting the hole for a base hit. Going to score KK. Going to be at least 2, not the. Going to end up with a triple, just not the best angle on the ball. Normally that would be cut off for a single, probably a double. And but Hayden ends up on third. 8-0. We're going to start seeing some other players here in just a second. Jayla Sykes walked her first at bat, hitting 377 on the year. John, she's kind of an old school player, man. She gets after it. She's dirty. She can play shortstop with the best of them. Kind of no. Well, Jayla's going to be leading off. We stepped off, and I've got a 8-0 Tigers. What I was going to say, the old Scott Allison type. Just get with it and nasty, just dive it, and just a great instinctive player, and that we grew up playing with.
Always up and cheering everybody on.
Without a doubt. I wish that's one thing I talked about in the past. I wish I could have played more like even my daughter, but Scott, man, heck, I don't remember him having many bad games, but when he did, he didn't. Hey, I'll get to hit again, and you like for him to play with that kind of attitude. We'll be right back with you. All right, back at it, guys. All right, leading off for the Tigers is your center fielder, Taylor. We have last names here, so I know her first name starts with M, last name Taylor. Got Skinner in the circle for the Tigers. Hayden Hodge behind the plate. A.C. Cox, call strike, first pitch. A.C. Cox, third. Jayla Sykes, second. Shortstop. Callie Desmond at second. Grayson Higginbotham at first. Katie Gentry in left field. K.K. Kirkpatrick in center field. We got Molly Anderson in right field. Hey, nice hack there. I hear you, Ace. Taylor with the 0-2 count. She looks athletic. I bet she can roll.
I was going to say, she looks like she can run. If she just caps it to second base or something, she might beat it out.
Yeah. Not sure what the discussion is, but there was. 8-0 Tigers. Call strike three. Skinner flinging a little bit. But she's a good one out there, man. I tell you, you've seen her up there. She got so much movement on her second pitch. I know I go on and on about it, but the slider's a nasty pitch anyway, and I call it that. It's not a slider in softball, but baseball terminology, that's what it is. Brings up Moorhead for the Eagles. We'll square the bunt. 0-1's your count. tell you what, the district play is tough. You got Lewisburg, DeSoto Central coming up. Swinging to me a strike 2. It's going to be, man, we got fist fights up here in the north, man. It's tough, as well down south. But I'm going to tell you what, to get to Hattiesburg, man, you got to have a heck of a season. You got to get hot at the right time. We have in the past. I hope we continue to do that. Swinging to me a strike 3.
Yeah, I think these challenging games early on, a couple of losses, kind of open the eyes and get it out of the way. And this is they make it to state, hopefully, because
we played the best.
They hit a stop sign. You know, when they play in the championship, they kind of hit a roadblock.
It's going to be popped up to Grayson for the third out of the inning. That does it for 1. You're going to have an 8-0 ball game. Tigers over your Eagles right now. Coming to bat for the Tigers going to be Seitz, Higginbotham, and Anderson. All right, back at it. Top of the second inning, 8-0 Tigers over your Eagles. Jayla Seitz comes to the plate. Walked her first at bat. I think, let's see here what we do have. We do have another pitcher. We got Grayson coming in on the mound. I thought she looked a little different.
Yeah, new pitcher.
Around the strike zone.
A little bit more velocity.
Yeah, it is a little more velocity. I don't blame him. I kind of went with the other two, see if you can get them all. Poor thing, you got to throw strikes in this game. It's tough. All right, here we go. Top of the second inning. Jayla Seitz. Called strike. Snuck one in by her, John. Faster. Yep. Jayla's aggressive. But 1-1's you count. Ball up top. Once you count the sights. Swinging to me, it's out front. I don't know if she took a little off of her. Jayla trying to pull that pitch on the outer half of the plate. Just change your approach up right here. Ball is laced over the left fielder's head off the wall. Stand up double for Seitz. She mashed that.
That was a rocket.
Yep. brings up Grayson Higginbotham. You throw one in here with this wind, she's liable to hit it over into Soda Village. We'll scatter a party over there.
Oh, hit her.
Hit her right in the knee bone. Normally you want to say don't move. Wind blowing like this, I'd like to see her get out of the way down there because I don't want her hurt, and I'd like to see her hit one a long, long way. And she doesn't need help with any wind, but if she has it, she'll take it. Molly Anderson, and Grayson Higginbotham, she's committed to Jones Community College. She'll be down at Jones. Another great Mac CC school. Ball's lace foul, and she's, you know, we talked about her
head.
She wasn't, but she wasn't out front. She was just, she swung then and should have swung now. She's out front a little bit. Boy, I hope this squad gets hot from top to bottom because they got 11 players, 12 players that come in throughout the games that can absolutely crush a softball. All of them next level. Gonna get a chance to play college softball. We just get hot at the same time. It's gonna be a fun season. Do lose about 4 for next year. Molly's one of them. She'll be down at Northwest. Called strike. Don't want to leave it to him, and not that he's. If he sat there and called an SEC strike zone, we'd be here till tomorrow right now.
Right.
There we go.
A game like this, everybody's telling each other you gotta swing at the pitches.
If they throw you a strike, you want, but you don't.
There you go.
The ball's gonna be hit off the pitcher. Gonna be another hit for Molly Anderson. Infield single. Just hit it where they ain't. Come off the pitcher's glove. 2-hit day so far. AC Cox walked her first at bat. This is one of those games, get you a couple of hits, get me out, put somebody else in, let them get some swing. That ball is laced right at the left fielder, just can't make the play. And that you know, she's a foot either way, it's a base hit, just hit right at her. She couldn't. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's one of the toughest plays to make. You know, I played when I was at Ole Miss, I played middle infielder where Coach Gibbs want to play me in center field one day. And what he said, scouts want to see you out there, you're 6'2", blah, blah, blah. Vanderbilt hit, I figured, you know, it is what it is. You know, I can track a ball down. Vanderbilt hit a ball out there knuckling at me. So I've missed a ball like that in front of a lot more people than here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Softball,
the ball knuckles a whole lot more if they hit it square.
Yeah. Yeah, I got chewed out a little bit there. Ball's going to be hit to your third baseman. Going to step on third for the out. Will be an RBI. Grayson Higginbotham scores. Going to got a 10-0 ball game. Callie Desmond. Walk. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. That's Bertley Barrett. That was Callie. Oh. Bertley going to be hit by a pitch.
Thought it hit the ground first. That's still.
Yeah, he still got you. How'd AC get on, Chris? I'm sitting there talking. Line. That's right. Brings up KK Kirkpatrick. Grounded out to your shortstop, unassisted. Called strike. I'm going to tell you, John, you got a game like this with the wind blowing out, I might drop down, try to hit one a long, long way with that wind. You get it up in the wind, AC going to step off. Do have 2 outs now. 2 outs, KK Kirkpatrick. Itawamba signee should be down there in Fulton next year. Base hit to left field. RBI single for KK. Brings up Katie Gentry. She's probably not get a chance to swing right here. I would think Bertley.
The signal to step off again.
Just never want to embarrass anybody. Sometimes you have these games.
Especially our alma mater.
Yeah.
Embarrass that.
Just don't want to do it. Like I said, these girls come out and bust their tail just like ours do 5 days a week. Bertley come off the bag.
He didn't call it.
He just not going to call it there. He's going to this time.
Yep.
I don't know that he knows what to call there.
He was watching.
He called it a while ago. I'm not sure what he's doing. Hayden shuffled her feet one time and they called her. Oh, there we go.
You got it.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Middle of the second inning at 11-0 ball game. Tigers over your Eagles. We'll be right back. All right, back at it. Bottom of the second inning, 11-0 Tigers over your Eagles. Marty Stover comes in, 7th grader for the Tigers. Flings it to John. I'm telling you, man, they just got worse. She plays for the Mojo out of Nashville in the summer. Good, great travel squad out of Nashville, Tennessee. She's run some bases for us. She swings the bat really well. Has run the bases in the varsity, got a little varsity action. I think this is her first varsity action in the circle. Brings up Langston.
So what's the high school rule now on age and grades? Can they just play
so
many
grade.
years?
Yeah. I know it was some goofy rule back in the day. I don't know.
You couldn't let her but 4.
4 years, yeah. It's helped. I mean, the summer programs are so great around here. Travel, playing a lot. This is a game. This is baseball. You got to play a ton of games. And man, we just swing and a miss. Play a ton of games. Get a lot of reps. And then Coach Witten does such a great job with our JV. You know, keeps not a large number of 7th, 8th graders, but when we were at the other school with the field right there, you know, close, you had the middle school team too. It was just easier. It's tough when you got to load the middle schoolers up and bring them over now. So we do have a JV team, and they do such a great job with normally, you know, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. Ball's going to be hit to your shortstop, gobbled up, strong throw. She's going to be out at first. And just helps. And I like the fact where Coach Whitten gets them in these varsity games, because I'm going to tell you, I don't care how many junior varsity games, after you get through the initial nerves, something about those varsity games, man, you got to get in there to get that out of the way. As you well know, because you probably don't remember any of your JV games. You know, I do as a parent remember my kid playing as a 7th grader, and she moved up that next year to play. But it's just a different beast when you're jumping out there.
When I was in high school, we didn't have JV in baseball. We had it in football.
Yeah, well, we did when I was there. We played some JV. They played some JV games.
Or maybe we did.
We did.
Never played.
Yeah, you were 6'3" as a 7th grader, and you're 5'9" as a senior. I'm not sure what happened.
Y'all just all caught up to me. I looked that big.
I remember you throwing as an 8th grader down here, driving by, and Mr. Joyner had you on the radio. I remember that. You told me you don't remember swinging a miss that particular game, but I remember Mr. Joyner did this for us, had some radio games. It was really cool to go back and listen. I know these girls enjoy it. They go back and watch these during the season and after the season. It's pretty cool. It's cool for a parent to go back also.
Oh, yeah.
And then they go back and make fun of the way you and I talk and things like that. So that's okay. Swing and a miss. Martinez goes down on strikes. Jones comes to the plate. Got 2 down. Bottom of the 2nd inning. This might be an early Mexican night. I'm hungry. Call strike. Jones at the plate for the Eagles. Shout out to Nikki's granddaddy up there in Arkansas. I know he's listening. If Coach foul ball, if Coach told him the game started, Coach Whitten told him the game started a little earlier. I hope you get to come down here. So if I had to, I'll come drive up there and get you. I'd love to see you down here again. We played up at Desart last year, John. He had the whole team over and swing and a miss. That does it for the 2nd. Still got an 11-0 ball game, but yeah, they drove up. And we played Desart. They had a kid throwing for them that's committed to Southern Mississippi. Pretty good team. We went up there and had a day, but the whole town shut out. Man was at the game. But all the girls and family went over and ate at Nikki's granddad's house. They had pizza over there, and I don't know if they acted bad. He didn't invite them back, so I'm not sure. Now, that was a cool deal, though, for them. And we've all, they got to meet and talk. And he's a big baseball, softball guy. So shout out to him. Great dude. And then Darla Sparacino, her aunt, who I've become real close to. When she's here, she brings me food. That's one of the reasons we became really close.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You like that.
So,
you know the best about it.
But they, great family. And as everybody can tell, I'm a Nikki Whitten fan. She's done so much for these girls and does such a great job. So, hey, we'll be right back with you. That's fine. I won't tell you who. Just text me, and and I say it every game, all games. So I don't need any slack from some parents today. That ball's going to be bounced to third base. I couldn't tell what happened. John did just get bounced over heads.
Did it say hit?
Yeah, another base hit for Katie Gentry. Hayden Hodge comes up and got hit in the lid her first at bat. Hit a triple, the RBI, her second at bat. See if she can get on one here. The ball's going to be a weak pop fly. The girl should have caught the ball. I don't know what happened there. I couldn't tell. It looked like E4 to me.
It was over her head a little bit.
I couldn't
she
tell.
didn't judge it well.
Should have been
With the
called.
wind.
That's a pet peeve of mine, hitting a weak fly ball to right side with a 0-0 plus count. That's a sign you pull off and shorten your bat a little bit. And I can say that was mine. Jayla Seitz comes into play. Got walked her first at bat. Hit a double, second at bat. Ball up top.
That high ball, if they could get on it, would probably be a good one to.
Yeah, if you can get one to drive, if they'd stay on it, try to hit it dead center, the ball will leave the yard in a hurry. Called strike. .31's your count. Ball's going to be hit to your third baseman. I'm sorry, down the third base line. Base hit, going to at least be 2, a double for Jayla Seitz. Brings up Grayson Higginbotham. Grayson, she don't have a problem getting in the air. Hits 7 home runs so far on the year. Ball out. Ooh, might have missed an opportunity there. That ball might have been a little out. But she'll hit him to all parts of the field also. Just a little bit out front. She did that the other day, and then the next pitch she hit one a long, long way. So she'll get her timing down. Good 2-strike hitter. She's liable to hit this one a long way right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball's going to be, that's exactly what you're supposed to do there. 2 strikes, hit one to the wall, right center field. Going to be a double, at least. Going to be a triple for Grayson Higginbotham. She's picking them up, putting them down. Brings up Molly Anderson, 2 for 2. Hold on, what we got? We got Bergeron hitting for Molly. Sweet stroke right here. Maybe she can sit back. She hit one a long way too.
There it is. Well,
it's going to be a double for Bergeron.
Hit right on the head.
That's what you do. Get out of the car, get on the bench, come in, hit you a double. Brings up A.C. Cox. Ooh. Bergeron going to ease off the bag over there. First out, John.
First out.
Foul ball down the third baseline. A.C. Cox hit .320 on the year.
Let's go, Cam. Come on, baby.
Ball just a bit outside. She was slinging them in there, throwing some strikes. She just
Well, the left fielders probably wanting her to throw it outside a little bit more.
Yeah, she's pounding it pretty good. Good hitting squad here, Tigers. There we go. That's exactly what Coach Whitten is saying. Hey, stay back. Pull your hands in tight. Hit it right back where it's pitched. You can hit the tree in center field just as well as you can hit the tree in left field. That's why center field is normally deeper. You can hit one a long way that way.
When we used to play softball, I felt like I could hit it further right center than I could pulling it.
All right, let's go, Cam. Come on, baby.
Didn't matter to you. You just hit it about 450 feet either way.
was
with
fun.
topspin.
That was fun stuff. I remember the first time they called me and said, "You don't play slow pitch softball?" After I got back from playing ball. I'm like, not really. I get there and I'm like, oh yeah, no sliders, no curveballs. Heck yeah, I'm in. The ball's real big. Foul ball.
You were still hitting it with a lot of topspin, so
Yeah.
you go about 300 feet and then drop dead over the fence, drop down at first.
You know, Daryl Snakely come back. Tony Stafford, they came back playing fast pitch. They loved it. I never played a fast pitch game. Tough game. Ball outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, Cam, right to the glove, baby. Come on.
Ooh, that ball's hit right at you. That's going to be a base hit
Overhead.
over her head. She took a step in, just goes over her head. AC Cox with a double. Brings up Callie Bent. Bertley Barrett on deck. Williams Baptist commit. That's what I got in trouble for. Not a commit. She's signing. She'll be down there, over there, up there, Arkansas next year. I love Williams Baptist. We used to play them. I say this about once a game. Great NAIA school up there.
Well, in your defense, when I listen on when I watch it at home, you say it about every girl, every at bat.
Yeah.
You do say it a lot.
I was sitting back watching Bertley because I thought Bertley was going to hit one in the ditch out there in the back. Those little kids practicing on the youth fields over there. Better watch out because she'll hit one a long way. If we could just get, she's this little girl's staying around. Grayson's staying around the plate. It's just, I'm not sure if she's meaning to, but she's mixing it up. That's a foul ball. Ooh, I'm glad I got that in because Ella Pollin's on deck now for Bertley. We could let some other people hit because I'm going to tell you, John, big old boy, I hate for him to get his hands on me. He thought I was picking on Bertley. I'd kick him in he got old sorry knee. I'd kick him in that knee and run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were down on the coast a couple years ago when somebody broke in our bus and stole some stuff, stole all Hayden's her catching equipment stuff. We thought it was somebody that we saw. We go out and that ball's hit foul also. So me and John, some other guy, he's out there looking around. I'm like, John, get back inside or get your crutches on. Ball down. He's wanting to call a strike. He's ready, 11.
He's looking at his watch now.
Yeah. Still 11. What we got? 15. I done lost a couple. I hadn't added this. That's right.
It's understandable. You're sitting by a legend. You're starstruck right now.
That's right.
Can't think straight.
That's right. Ella Pollen comes to the plate. Got runners at first and second. Called strike. Ball's in the river over there. Like I said, he's gonna open the strike zone up a little bit for him. I wish Ella he'd get one up in the zone. She'd hit one in the ditch out there. Ball up top. It'll just make you swing it back. These girls want to hit.
Oh, I know. Nobody wants to walk unless they're struggling.
That's right. Call strike. 2 and 2's you count. Bella Adams on deck. Itawamba Community College commit. Ball's out.
Get that ball, guy. Come on, Cam.
32's you count. 1 out. Yeah, I don't mind opening the zone up a little bit, but don't bang somebody on it.
Yeah.
Bases juice. Bella Adams at the plate. Good RBI opportunity right here. I think Bella won't leave the yard. Let it fly. He wants to call him.
She's just pulling it out just a little bit.
Yeah.
She just needs to get it back on the plate.
Tell you what, I love to coach softball, but I can't help them on the mound at all. Something I do not know about. I know what I've heard, and I know what I can Google.
Yeah.
Ball out.
Timeout.
See if we got another arm out here.
So on y'all summer ball team, who's the pitching coach there? Jimmy?
Well, you got Lucy Cochran on the mound that pitches for East Union. She's 3-time 2A Player of the Year. Don't need a whole lot of coaching. Her dad's on there, so he's kind of a pitching guru, which she swings it too well. So we let me. We got a really good squad. So we kind of just get the tournaments together, and go play, and let them do their thing, get their reps in. Katie Gentry. At the plate, ball one.
She left. So
She left early. So we're going to, again, no embarrassment. Coach Whitney's just not going to do that. Looks like she's going to let Gentry hit here.
Come on, Cam, right to the glove, baby. Come on.
This way, if she walks, he doesn't walk or run in,
Yeah, definitely. She's probably going to get Hayden up and let him step off. Ball's going to be hit to your shortstop. She just can't make the play. Bases juice for Hayden. Brings up Hayden, looking for something to drive here. Call strike.
Kind of quick pitched her a little bit there. She wasn't quite ready.
I don't. That's all right. Do what you got to do. Ball's gonna be hitting a 6-hole for a base hit. We'll take it. 2 RBIs. Jayla Sykes, 2 doubles on the night, having a good night. Stepped off the bag. That is going to do it for the top of the 3rd inning. We'll be right back with you. I've got Chris. What do you have? 18-0 right now. Tigers leading the Eagles. Be right back with you. Hi, guys, back at it. Bottom of the third inning. I've got Smith in the box for the Eagles. Stover in the circle. Defensive changes. I am looking, and
Right field.
Bergeron. How about Bergeron in the left? Came in, hit a double, and you got Bella Adams in right field. Walked, hurt bad. Stover, seventh grader. I'm gonna tell you what. She'd come in if she had to and pitch some varsity. She flings it pretty good. I'm not sure how many pitches she's got or whatever. Looks really good on the mound. A lot of softball. Just walked out there, looked like you dropped her in, and she.
You wouldn't know she's a seventh grader.
No, she fits the bill. That's for sure. She passes the softball eye test. .21's you count. Got nobody out. Stover to Smith right here. Foul ball. I'm gonna tell you what, I like it. They're not scared. No, they get up there and they're hacking and you've got a kid that probably plays 60 games a summer. I'm not quite sure how many ball games they play. They even, some of these girls get a chance to play travel ball. I'm just not sure. Called strike.
Travel ball is probably where you get a lot better because you get all those reps.
Yeah, and you just get ready for this. And I love, of course, you and I played in the high school is just it for us. And you play college ball, you play summer ball to get you ready for high school to make your high school team. You just get better every year. And swinging a miss, there's an all-speed pitch with some movement. And then, then later on, you want to play the best of the best to get you ready for college, get you ready to step in and make an immediate impact in college. Swinging a miss. Yeah, Stover's flinging it. I don't have a radar on me, but she's letting it fly. One ball, two
just
strikes.
As fast as anybody else I've seen throw it almost, Skinner might have a little bit more, but not much.
Really good pitch there. And she's hitting her spots, too.
Yeah.
Get a call, strike through. Tell you what, I like those Horn Lake pinstripes, though. Those look good.
I do.
Love those unis. I love the pinstripes.
I just said it was my favorite.
Yeah, those are cool. Change account brings up Austin. DP for tonight. Call strike. I think a Horn Lake softball. Immediately, I think of Fran Carter and all our buddies that graduated. I just know Fran was such a stud. Her dad was a stud catcher. My dad, who played in Memphis, said they play in the men's league. I think says the best catcher he ever played with.
Really?
It's that good, yeah. And Fran's Lacey's daughter is a catcher now, and of course, I keep up with them on Facebook. She can play too. She's gonna be a good one. And Lynn Gronk and that group, they played, man. Ball up
We
top.
didn't even have high school.
They had slow pitch then. It's slow pitch, yeah. But then what I do, the softball I remember here at Horn Lake was right down there. With rest his soul, Donald Muncie played on his mom's. Yeah, down there in Horn Lake, I remember.
Dream machine.
Yeah, they'd play with. I remember him playing with his socks on. And you couldn't make fun of him because he'd whoop you.
Yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Stover in the circle. called strike 3. I'm not sure of the run rule here, if we have to play 4. I think we do. No, we are not. That's going to be your ball game. They determine that at the beginning of the, at the coin flip, or as we call it, the meeting of the minds between the coaches and the umpires, guys. All right, Mac, appreciate it, man.
Appreciate
That's
it. Enjoyed
awesome. Coming up here, Tigers did what they needed to come up here to do, get a district win. We get back after it Tuesday night. We will have a JV Tuesday night as well, and we are at DC. And I'm going to tell you what, good ball team. You'll have Kobe Young throwing for them. I would assume Itawamba Community College signee, and she's a good one. So we'll be back approximately 6. The JV will be at 5. Approximately 6:30 we'll be on air. So